The storm outside was violent, dust and lightning ripping across the alien plains. Ethan had just sealed his shelter for the night when the pounding began, urgent, desperate. Trembling knocks that echoed against the steel door. He froze. Out here, visitors didn't just appear. The settlement was small, and strangers could mean danger. But then came the voice, soft, broken, full of fear. I ran away from my husband. Please, let me in. Ethan hesitated, his hand hovering over the release switch. Another voice followed, smaller, weaker, a child. Mama, I'm scared. He opened the door. Standing there was an alien woman, her skin faintly luminescent, shimmering with the rain of her world. Her eyes, large and violet, carried exhaustion and terror. Clinging to her leg was a little girl, no older than 7, shivering and wide-eyed. Both looked bruised, dirt streaking their pale skin. Ethan let them in. The woman stumbled forward, clutching her door to close. "Thank you," she whispered, her body shaking. Inside the dim shelter, the mother explained. Her name was Saraya, a widow in her culture's eyes, but not in the way humans understood. Her husband was alive, but to her people, once a bond was broken by violence, the woman was considered spiritually widowed. Her mate, a cruel and powerful alien trader, had hunted her across colonies. Furious that she defied him, Ethan gave them food, blankets, and water. The little girl, Lyra, ate silently, watching him with curious, cautious eyes. For the first time that night, Ethan noticed the bruises on her small arms. Anger burned in his chest. Days passed, and the shelter became a fragile sanctuary. Saraya cleaned, tended, and helped repair Ethan's broken equipment. Lyra followed him around, asking questions in her soft, chiming accent. Slowly, laughter returned to her, and even Saraya began to smile. But danger wasn't far behind. One night, when the winds howled across the barren fields, Ethan heard the distant roar of engines. A convoy. The husband had come. Saraya's face paled. He's found us. Ethan had 2 choices: turn them away and save himself, or stand against a man who owned half the weapons on the frontier. He looked at Saraya and Lyra, huddled together, terrified. The decision wasn't hard. He armed his rifle and secured the shelter. The trader arrived, tall and monstrous, his guards fanning out behind him. His voice bellowed through the comms. "Give me back what's mine, human. The widow and her child belong to me." Ethan opened the hatch just enough to step outside. "She's not yours," he growled. "Not anymore." The trader laughed, cruel and sharp. "Do you think you can protect them? Against me?" What followed was chaos, gunfire, explosions, shouts. Ethan fought fiercely, his determination greater than his fear. But it was Saraya, finally, who ended it. Emerging from the shelter, she raised her hand, her skin glowing with bioluminescent patterns that pulsed like fire. Her people had gifts, buried deep, rarely shown. She unleashed them now. A wave of force ripped through the sandstorm, throwing her husband and his guards to the ground. The trader screamed as energy crackled over his body, leaving him broken, defeated. Silence fell. Saraya collapsed to her knees, trembling. Ethan rushed to her side, while Lyra ran into her arms, sobbing. "Mama, you saved us." In the days that followed, news spread. The tyrant was gone. His empire fractured. And in the safety of Ethan's shelter, a new family began to take root. Saraya, once a fugitive widow, found peace. Lyra found laughter. And Ethan, who had once lived alone in the dust and storms, discovered something worth protecting. One evening, as the sun dipped behind alien cliffs, Saraya looked at him, her voice soft, grateful. "The night I knocked on your door, I didn't just find safety. I found a home." Ethan smiled, watching Lyra chase fireflies across the glowing field. For the first time in years, he felt the same,